One of the most secret commando units of the Second World War, the Combined Operations Pilotage Parties, or COPP for short, were a 200-strong unit who played key roles in the gathering of intelligence ahead of the D-Day landings. They trained near Hayling seafront. Well, today a memorial was dedicated to them right there. Our reporter Steve Humphrey is there for us this evening. Steve.
Yes, this is the new granite memorial dedicated to the bravery of the men who carried out wartime reconnaissance missions right under the noses of the enemy. They were based here on Hayling Island and they carried out their training along the coast. Today's special boat service draws much of its ethos and inspiration from their wartime work. Today the exploits of a few very brave men were remembered on Hayling Island. 7 survivors of the secret wartime unit were amongst those who gathered to watch Countess Mountbatten unveil a memorial on the seafront. It was her father, Lord Louis Mountbatten, who set up the unit. Amongst those who served with the pilotage parties was Jim Booth, who's now 91. He was on one of the midget submarines that guided the Allied invasion force onto the Normandy beaches. Did you feel brave?
Oh no, nobody feels brave, do they? I think young men thought it was wonderfully exciting. I did, yes, gosh, you know, it really was exciting. And they were beautiful boats and they had everything there. And it was a big operation, we knew that. So taking part, it was fantastic.
D-Day was the secret unit's biggest ever operation. They'd surveyed the beaches and made maps of obstacles and enemy positions.
They provided the vital intelligence and also on the day the guiding hand that got the Allied invasion force ashore safely, so absolutely vital.
Countess Mountbatten, who served as a wren during the war, helped to coordinate some of the secret missions.
Actually, it was so secret that we didn't talk about things. We had those nice jobs and we enjoyed meeting them and doing our best to look after them.
During the war, the Combined Operations Pilotage Parties were based at Hayling Island Sailing Club. Today, the survivors and their guests returned to their old HQ for a special lunch. Today's events and the creation of the new memorial were the idea of a Hayling Island resident.
I think it was the big wartime secret nationally, because the Americans weren't doing it. When they heard our guys were doing it, they said, oh, will you go and do our beaches? So it was quite an amazing operation.
After their work before and during the landings in North Africa, Sicily and at Normandy, the unit became involved in gathering intelligence on Japanese-held islands in the Far East. Well, at today's ceremony, the head of the UK's Armed Forces said that public recognition for the unit was long overdue. There were 200 soldiers and sailors in the team. In just under 3 years, they won 90 gallantry medals and commendations for their bravery. From Hayling Island, back to you.
Steve Humphrey, thank you. It's great that what they did is finally being recognised properly at last. Tom Hepworth is here with the sports tonight.